A man who has never earned a penny but lives the life of a billionaire. He never worries about running out of money because he can instantly move anywhere with a thought. And then he could carry his sack around the bank vaults as he pleased. He traveled the world by day and spent his nights with beautiful women for 8 years. But the man who should be free sometimes looks sad because he's hiding a big secret inside. The man's name is Jack because his mother left him when he was a child and his alcoholic father beat him for a long time, which led to his withdrawn personality and low self-esteem. And even the goddess he had been secretly in love with for many years did not dare to look at him. What's worse is that the weak Jack is often bullied by the school bully. This time is no exception. Jack spent all his money to give the goddess a crystal ball as a Christmas gift, but the school bully snatched it away. In an argument, the bully throws the crystal ball into the frozen lake. Jack was furious and knew that the bully was trying to embarrass him, but he didn't want to show his cowardice to the goddess, so he went straight to the ice and tried to retrieve the crystal ball, despite the goddesses stopping him. However, just as Jack got the crystal ball, the ice broke and Jack was sucked into the water. Jack gradually began to despair. Just when he thought he was going to die, his powers were triggered and instantly took him to the library. Jack was in a daze. He couldn't think of anything else to do but to get up and get out of there. Before he knew it, his fate was about to change. When he got home, his father was so angry and cursing that he hated his family and decided to run away from them. Before leaving, he put the crystal ball on the swing at the goddess's house and took his mother's picture on a bus to the big city. But what awaited Jack was not a happy life, but a life of poverty. A life where he was too young to find a job. With his landlord giving him an ultimatum, Jack decides to devise a plan to use his powers to make himself rich. First, he practiced his teleportation. Once he had perfected his ability, Jack went to the bank and made a mental note of the vault's location and began his hard work at night. 1 trip, 2 trips, and soon the small house of only 5 square feet was filled with money, and Jack lived a life of luxury. 8 years later, Jack had grown up to be a handsome young man who slept in his mansion until he woke up and looked at the wall of pictures of beautiful scenery and thought about where to go. In the morning, he was at sea. In the afternoon, he was at the pyramids, munching on a burger. And in the evening, he went to London to see the night view. And finally, he went to a bar to have fun. With his face and superpowers, he soon captured the hearts of beautiful women. But Jack didn't know that he was already being watched by an organization called the Rangers. The only purpose of the organization is to find and eliminate the supernaturals.